Welcome back to another episode of What the Fuck Are the Planets Doing Today? I'm your host, Brooke, and let's dive into the chart, shall we? So, the sun is now at 5 degrees and within a 3-degree orb out of that opposition with Pluto, okay? So, it may start easing up just a smidge, specifically with a lot of the anger, the aggression, egos being real big, wanting to fight. There is a lot of fire energy present. So, fire, passions, anger, aggression, egos, all that good stuff. Okay, so we're going to feel this ease up more tomorrow once the sun is at 6 degrees. But keep in mind, Mercury is now retrograded back to that 11-degree point. And this week, because it's Monday. I worked all weekend. I feel like it should still be weekend. Anyway, this week we're going to have the Sun and Mercury Cazimi. So there could be fated conversations that take place. There could be fated things that happen within those in the spotlight, specifically as this Cazimi becomes exact. The moon is now at 20 degrees, about to conjunct Mars and just conjunct the south node. Mars is still in that square with Venus, okay? So there's still a lot coming up with the way we communicate, the way we move forward with our relationships, with our money. Is this working? Is this not working? Okay? On the 30th, we're going to have Chiron station retrograde. Now, that's the same day that Neptune's going to retrograde back to that 1 degrees and conjunct Saturn too. So I do feel on the 30th, we're going to hear, we're going to see, and Mars and Venus are going to be out of that square. Okay, there's going to be things coming up. Keep in mind, retrograde season is not always a bad thing. Okay, it's about introflexion. It is about reflection. It is about going within. The energy is processed different. I enjoy retrograde season because it slows down. When all the planets are direct, I feel like there's just too much. It's going too fast. I have a lot of retrograde planets in my progress chart. So the energy feels better for me because we can really take our time instead of just jumping straight into stuff, okay? Sometimes I feel like when everything's direct, I get beat up the most. So, Jupiter is still at 10 degrees of Cancer. Uranus is still in that trine with Pluto. And Lilith is now in a trine with the North Node, sextile the South Node. So, I do feel that there's going to be fated things that happen. This Lilith trine in the North Node does feel like there is a lot of feminine energy, a lot of dark energy coming up to the surface. Keep in mind, feminine energy is dark. It is intense. It is big. It is loud. Okay? And with Lilith and Scorpio, I mean, this is one of those things that Lilith's not playing around, if you get my drift, It's like, I will set you on fire and I will burn you real quick. Not even think twice about it. So, I want to pull one card for the energy for today, please. Give me one card. Give me one card. Ooh. Oh. I got 3, 4. Okay. Well, and this card keeps showing up, you know. We got the same too. Okay. This card keeps showing up. Somebody's needing to hear this. Walk away. All right. Now, get the King of Cups with the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and Temperance. So, what this is telling me is to truly look at your limited beliefs straight head on. Okay? Pluto opposing the Sun. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of doubt. There's a lot of second guessing. There's a lot of things that we have to overcome. Pluto will force you to face your fears, your limited beliefs, all of that head on. Okay? Just remember, fear is a liar. Okay? Look at it straight head on. But also, no one can control your emotions. No one can make you angry. No one can force you to step out of character. Because if they can control your emotions, they control you. Just remember that. Cycles have completed. Things are definitely being balanced. So, and it is time to maybe examine, are you pouring into you as much as you are other people too? Okay? There could be a feeling of, I'm overextending myself with this King of Cups and this Eight of Swords. There could be a feeling of, I'm just not able to move forward. I'm doing XYZ. When in reality, you might need to stop and take an honest look at what all you have done. You know, are you putting more into other people than you are yourself? Are you truly living a balanced, harmonious life? Because if you're not, this is going to continue creeping back up. And this is all about limited beliefs. Okay, it's the illusion of being tied up. It's the illusion of not being able to move forward. It's the illusion of I'm stuck. When in reality, you just gotta shimmy, shimmy, shimmy a little bit, take the blindfold off, and then boom, you can move forward. Okay, it's all an illusion. It's not a literal, you're tied up. Okay, walking away from things that are cold. Things that make you feel left out on the cold. The cold shoulder, okay? Walk away from that shit. If it doesn't feel good, and there could be a limited belief that if you walk away, you're not gonna have love come back in. I don't see it. How is that supposed to show up? Walk away. Because as soon as you do, an offer is going to come in. Literally. And it's destined. This is destined to happen. Okay? So, walk away. There could be marriage in your future. Like me, I was thinking about this morning. You know, it's been since 2011. It's 2025. It's been 14 years. I'm ready emotionally, mentally. You know? I want that in my life. I want that stability. I want that commitment. I want that. I'm a Venus and Capricorn. I want the traditions that come along with that. So, let go of everything that is not in line with what you want and where you want to go. Trust and know the divine angels have your back, and where you're trying to go is going to show up. Okay? I love you guys. I hope these messages find you well, and we'll be back for another update soon. Bye.